Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to War Thunder with Sharky. We are flying the BF-109E3 on one of the multiple maps where you fly over Germany. I can't remember what this one is called. They all sound the same to me. So here we are. We take off. We're flying with a 250 kilogram bomb because I wanted to be a fighter bomber because that's just always something that I enjoy. In this match, we don't get the chance to do that, but it's still a good match. We get distracted early game by chasing a B-34. This part's sped up. You can go see where the actual fighting starts. I'll put a timestamp in the description. So now we fly back to base because our engine is completely shot to crap. Now here we come in for the landing. We are pretty damaged, but I'd like to keep it as nice and easy as possible. I've gotten a lot better at landing when damaged in the past couple years playing this game. It's kind of difficult, but it's really simple once you get the hang of it. You just have to use all parts of your aircraft that still work. And you have to be careful with your flaps, because if they're damaged and you use one of them, that will throw the balance way off. So we've landed now. And I'm going to go back out with the 250 kilogram bomb to do some more bombing. A few of the players have died, not many though. The match is kind of winding down slowly. I'm keeping an eye out for enemies as I head towards the tank column. Now, right about now I notice that there are 2 enemies on my 6, and they don't seem too happy about me flying towards their tanks. So I get ready to do something when the BF-110 takes out an enemy F4U. Now, I thought that the BF-110 was going to come back and help me, so I pitched up to drain the Spitfire's speed. But that was my mistake. I got shot for it because the BF-110 did not come back, and the Spitfire had an easy shot on me. And it wasn't too bad, just damaged some of the roots of the tail, or of the elevator, not bad. Now, we just had an ally come to help us. His name is Cinefox, and he missed his first run, but that's okay. I'm still happily dodging, and he comes back in for his second pass. There he is. Now, Cinefox misses his first pass and goes around him. I pitched up too late. I tried to make it easier for him to hit the Spitfire, but I was too late. And I got shot again pretty bad. Lost a flap for doing that. And Cinefox goes back around. He's doing the smart thing. He's not trying to turn fight a Spitfire. I keep rolling. Each time he rolls onto me, I roll away. Now, this part gets a little weird. I keep rolling. He's on the Spitfire. He misses. Cinefox misses and goes past him. And then the Spitfire, thank God, he breaks off onto Cinefox. So at this point, I'm still grateful, even though Cinefox missed all of his shots. So then Cinefox goes up, and he loses the advantage, and he jumps out of his plane.
Lose your primary. I want you to pull the blue. I need you to pull it really hard. Not now. We're on the plane, you dumbass. What now?
What a fucking...
This is the point where I start to get really pissed off. Cinefox has just jumped out of his plane, and, yeah, it's just because he lost the advantage, which is kind of lame. So, the Spitfire breaks off of Cinefox and comes around to get me. Now, at this point, I am pretty confident that I'm going to lose the dogfight, because I'm already damaged pretty bad, and he's a Spitfire, and I have no... I'm basically at stall speed. So we continue the turn, and he does too. And there we come in. He dodges our guns under, so we go up and around. I'm basically forced into this dogfight because I don't have any speed to run away or to energy fight. But it seems that he has lost maneuverability, which maybe he took too many hits, but it doesn't matter because we took him down. So I'm not too mad about Cinefox being absolutely retarded as a player, and my opinion is don't go to help your teammates unless you're actually confident in shooting them down. Now, here's where the twist comes. I decided to see what went on and why Cinefox failed so badly. So, this is his perspective. Cinefox is flying the BF-109 F2, and if you take a close look, you might notice he has a big gaping hole in his fuselage. His flaps are gone. His rudder is shot to crap. So and his elevators are too. So he basically can't maneuver. He can, but it's really inefficient, really inaccurate for him to do anything. So already I felt kind of bad because I said some mean things to him in the chat, but he did his best even though he was severely damaged. He's gone up to regain speed for another pass. Now he comes back down. As you can see, his rudder is giving him some trouble in getting a good shot. Those shots fall short. Some of this might be replay lag, some of the shots might be hitting, but at this point I do not know. They didn't seem to hit when I was playing this live. So he goes up and around for a third pass. He moves in, good angle. Shots. Now, this is important to notice. He has just run out of ammo. Normally when someone runs out of ammo, they would probably return to base, right? Oh no, not Cinefox. Look carefully. Slide this down a lot. And he purposely speeds up and clips his propeller on the enemy Spitfire's tail section. He basically cuts off the rudder and the elevator at the same time, at the cost of his own plane. So they go into a rolling scissors, but he doesn't have any speed because his engine is down. So he pitches up in an attempt to give me a good shot, which I do. I just don't hit it because I suck, but that's where he jumps out of his plane. So he's not a dumbass, and he was so dedicated to letting me win the dogfight and to go on that he was willing to sacrifice his own plane and his own successful match to let me do this. So I just want to say, Cinefox, thank you. I'm sorry I said some pretty awful things in the comment, or not the comments, in the chat, because I just hate people who jump out of their planes.
You dumbass!
But I realize now that you did it because you didn't have anything else to do since you had no engine. I thought you just gave up. So I am so sorry for what I said. I feel really bad. And I feel like this is kind of a powerful life lesson, to not judge anybody from your own perspective, because you only know what you know. You don't know what's going on in somebody else's life or in someone else's mind. You don't know what they're struggling with or what their problems are. So you can't judge someone based on something superficial that you don't understand or that you don't know. You just can't judge everyone. So I judged Cinefox because I thought he was a bad player. And it turns out he let me win the dogfight because the Spitfire was so damaged that he could not maneuver to win the dogfight. So that's how I was able to get him. So once again, Cinefox, I want to thank you. Sorry for saying those mean things. And everyone, thanks for watching. And have a spectacular rest of your day.